Hello everybody, what's up? CaptainTurbo here, and welcome back to Let's Play Skyrim. Last time I can't remember what we did, it was a while ago, it was about a month ago now. So we've did a little bit more of the main quest, if I recall. Dawn God obviously is the big DLC, which we're not going to do for a long while. Dragonborn obviously is the main quest line, and then we have the miscellaneous stuff. Let's take that off for now because I don't want to do that anymore. I'm pretty sure I've done all of the companion stuff for the time being. And there's one thing I do definitely want to do. It's just, strangely enough, I don't remember how to start it. Return to Kilmac, join the Stormcourt Rebellion, visit the College of Winterhold, which I might do pretty soon, actually. Find the source of power. Nope. There's one thing I want to do above all else, but first things, oops, I want to make sure I have a decent setup here. You can tell it's been a while because I've forgotten what to do. Let's just load that again so I don't forget it'll set itself up. And by the way, heads down for the national anthem here. There we go. I'm a drunk of tango. How the fuck do I get into my inventory? I genuinely don't remember. There we go. Fucking hell, that was a little embarrassing. I really couldn't remember the button there. Apprentice Robes of Destruction. Got the Jade thing here. I'm actually pretty good for the carry weight at the moment, so I'm not too worried at the time being. So I'm gonna head to where I know a certain guild is that I was planning to do next. I think I get there by just going into the actual town itself.
Yes?
Did I kill somebody last time? And hide their body or something?
I work to sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun.
Oh yeah, still there.
The hard work.
Alright, so map-wise, we want to head down south to Riften. Have I been to Riften? So I can't go that way, but I can travel to the stables, which is surprising. Which means I must have been this way at some point or another.
Hold there. Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax. For the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter? You want...
Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, that was really good timing. Got a fucking dragon here. Wonderful. Is it gonna come back? Hey, poxy lizard. Apparently I'm not getting into...
Take my advice. Don't listen to that talk of the face sculptor down in the Ragged Flagon. Face Butcher is more like it from what I've heard.
Hold there. Before I let you into Riften,
Yes, I know
you need
this.
to pay the visitor's tax. For the
For...
privilege of entering the city. What does it matter? All right, keep your voice down. You want everyone to hear you? I'll let you in. Just let me unlock
Oh, that was interesting. I've never had that happen before. I think it's the only problem with dragons being able to appear in a lot of places all over Skyrim is it can chiefly affect the things like that.
Gates unlocked. You can head inside when you're ready.
Nice. Alright, so my goal here is actually to join the Thieves Guild. The reason you want to join the Thieves Guild as soon as possible is because you can then sell any items that you've stolen.
I had another run-in with the Thieves Guild.
Be careful, Mule. The Thieves Guild has Maven Blackbriar at her back. One snap of her fingers and you could end up in Riften jail. Or worse.
They represent the reason I'm here. I can't just ignore them, Eren.
I know. I just don't want you to leave. You're the only good thing that's happened to this city in a long time.
You're a stranger here too, huh? Visitors like us are rare in this part of Skyrim. To call it a guild is ridiculous. How can people who would betray one another over a gold coin be considered part of an association? They're the worst kind. Even the Dark Brotherhood abides by a strict set of rules and tradition. These thieves are just rabble. What do you think?
I don't want to say I'm actually hoping to join them, so I'll try not to care.
That's a shame. Too many people in Riften share your view, and look where it's getting them. It's going to take more than just myself and Eren to help this city. It has to want to help itself first. I've been adventuring across Tamriel since I was a fresh-faced young woman barely able to swing a blade. My travels have taken me from High Rock to Valenwood, Elsewhere to Morrowind, and all points in between.
I'd love to do that, but unfortunately the borders of the game stop at Skyrim.
Many years ago I lost my blade, Grimsever, within a Dwemer ruin. I took it as a sign that I was wasting my days in search of wealth. You and I are alike. We seek challenge and great fortune. But for me, that's where the similarities end. You see, Riften is my great beast to be slain, and my fortune comes from gratitude and trust. It's been difficult. I've taken the burdens of this city's problems upon myself, and I keep running into impossible obstacles. Corruption, lies, and deceit are the order of the day here.
Sounds like
If
fun.
it wasn't for Eren, the young man who saved my life, I think I'd already have given up long ago. It was Eren who found me dying outside of a Dwemer ruin. If he hadn't brought me here and nursed me back to health, I would have died. When my strength returned and he told me about the problems plaguing Riften, I decided fate brought me here for a reason, so I stayed. Maven Blackbriar, the matriarch of the family, represents everything that's wrong with this city. She's bribed countless officials, has friends back in the Imperial City, and freely associates with the Thieves Guild. I've tried everything I can to protect Riften's citizens from her family, but to no avail. Well, there is Ingun Blackbriar, Maven's daughter. Strange girl. She likes to spend time down in Elgrim's elixirs working on her alchemy. Then you have Hemming, Maven's son, spoiled brat and heir to her empire. He follows her word like a loyal dog follows its master. And finally, Sibi, the worst of all of them. He's in Riften jail for murder. Safe travels.
Yes, you too, my friend.
I don't know you. You in Riften looking for trouble? Yeah? Well, I got news for you. There's nothing to see here. Last thing the Blackbriars need is some stranger sticking their nose where it doesn't belong. The Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket, and the Thieves Guild watching their back, so keep your nose out of their business. Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you. Only way you could have found one of those is by stealing it. Guess you'll fit in around here better than I thought. So what do you want to know? You kidding? My brother Dirge works in their hideout. I used to run with them myself, but took a job with Maven after they started hitting a rough patch. If you want to get in on that action, find Brynjolf in the marketplace. I'm sure he could use someone like you. Well, you got Maven. She pretty much runs the whole operation. She's got friends in high places, if you know what I mean. She's also got ties to the Dark Brotherhood and the Thieves Guild, so basically, no one can touch her. Just remember, if she tells you to do something, you damn well better do exactly what she says.
Okay, then.
Do I look like a merchant to you? You're gonna have to take that up with Vex in the Thieves Guild. Get in good with them and you'll find her.
I think I'll just do that.
Be seeing you around.
I'm really getting tired of your excuses. When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time and for double the usual fee.
I know I did. But how was I to know the shipment would get robbed?
Next time, keep your plans quieter, and nothing would have happened to it.
What? Are you telling me you robbed it? Why? Why are you doing this to me?
Sure,
so
sure.
basically,
I'm a dirty beggar. Why would you want to even me?
Well, I'm not going to speak to you now, buddy. Alright, so I'm pretty sure somebody's supposed to come up to me and talk to me, but I'm not sure if I have to wait for everybody to be on the stalls or not. Oh, they're not actually there. That's a shame. But you know what? Since oh fuck. Well, hello there. Can't actually see me using this, so we're just gonna slide right on in. Pardon me, don't worry, I'm just gonna steal your shit. The fact he can't see me doing this is ridiculous. Ooh, 50 gold, ruby and gold ring. I really need to up my my skill game. Ooh, an expert one. I also have moved my microphone a little bit away from my mouth. I've realized recently when I've been editing that it's picking me up breathing a little bit. It's not terrible, I've seen a lot worse, but yeah, it's definitely a bit of a pain in the ass. So hopefully you guys can hear me well, and you can't hear me breathing quite as badly now. Alright, so, oh, it's roughly in this vicinity here. No, it needs to go a little bit further that way, to the left. Nope, too much. Not enough. Out there. That's still not enough. I should also point out, people, I'm using a new controller, and I swear the analog sticks aren't quite right. I'm not sure. Ooh, elven boots. Didn't see those actually. Excuse me. Yes, hello, don't mind me, I'm just gonna steal everybody's shit. I can't break into that one, unfortunately, at the moment.
You think you know pain, do you? Try watching your wife and daughter burn alive after they've been ravaged by brigands. That's pain, my friend. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. Uh-huh. Yes.
You know, why not? It's only one gold coin.
Huh? What do you want? I owe a great deal of money to someone, and I think they cheated me. I don't know what to do. I was able to work out a deal with the stables in Whiterun to sell me some of their tack and harnesses. I borrowed some gold from Sapphire to pay for the shipment, but it got robbed before it even arrived. Now Sapphire wants her money back, and if I don't pay her, I think she's going to kill me. You will? Oh,
Don't
thank
ask me
you.
why I'm doing this.
Be careful with Sapphire. She mixes with all sorts of nasty people.
Divines bless you. May the ground you walk quake as you pass.
Alright, so we get her thing up here. I think she's inside to be embarred.
People of Riften, heed my words. The return of the dragons is not mere coincidence.
Looking for work?
This is
I
one
need
of the
someone
Never
to
done
deliver
an
a message
honest
to
day's
Civic
work in your
Library.
life for all that coin you're carrying. Hey, lad.
Oh, this is the guy who wanted to speak to me earlier.
I'm saying you've got the coin, but you didn't earn a septim of it honestly. I can tell.
No, Marumo. We talked about
It's all about sizing up your mark, lad. The way they walk, what they're wearing. It's a dead giveaway. Oh, but that's where you're wrong, lad. Wealth is my business. Maybe you'd like a taste. I've got a bit of an errand to perform, but I need an extra pair of hands. And in my line of work, extra hands are well paid. Simple. I'm going to cause a distraction. You're gonna steal Medesi's silver ring from a strongbox under his stand. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Branche's pocket without him noticing.
I like how we're talking about the plan right here in the middle of a fucking pub. You know, even she's looking right at us while we're talking here. It's obvious that this is not...
There's someone that wants to see him put out of business permanently. That's all you need to know. I'll be out in the market all day, from 8 in the morning until 8 in the evening. Meet me then, if you've still got the stomach for it.
Okay.
We've been contracted to make sure Branche remembers not to meddle in affairs that aren't his own. Now, since we're not the Dark Brotherhood, we're not going to kill him. We're just going to make sure he sits in the prisons for a few days.
Sounds like a plan.
Do you want me to hold your hand as well? You're going to have to sneak over to Medesi's stall and use your lockpick on the strongbox. Then, when you have the ring, you pickpocket Branche and leave it behind.
I think I have some points to
I'll be at the
allocate,
market
so I might
come
put them in
morning.
pickpocketing.
You better be there too.
Alright, so while he's doing that, I will see if I do have some points to allocate. I do have, well, perks I should say. I do have one. Two-handed, archery, light armor, sneak, lockpicking, pickpocketing. This is what I want. Which unfortunately I cannot do. Fuck. Do I have sneak? Anything for sneak? Yeah, this is still not worth it, to be honest. Alright, so let's speak with Sapphire.
What's your problem? I knew that stupid kid would try and find a way to weasel out of his debt. Look, this is really simple. I lent him some gold, he promised to pay me back, and now he says he's broke. End of story. All right. I guess I made enough from his shipment. No need to waste any more time threatening a stable hand. Tell Shadra he doesn't owe me anything. I hope we bump into each other again.
He probably will.